Are you expecting an optimistic result?
Well, I don't want to talk about his book, so I don't know.
Well, is it good in a political year to come out strongly in this regard, since it still has the connotation of gay?
The disease is not going to go away. The disease is not gay. Women and children and babies, women with HIV, and if they're given AZT, 2/3 of those women can be helped in midterm pregnancy, and that child will not have HIV.
And that is a very expensive drug,
But it's a very expensive drug, and a lot of poor sections don't know about it. It doesn't reach the masses, and it's horribly expensive. It's not something that your congressman wants to talk about in the areas that are the hardest hit, which are the areas that are the most needy.
You were in Vancouver for the Big AIDS International Conference, were you not?
Yeah.
Well, you also criticized Canada in this regard.
And it turned out it was true, didn't it?
Is there any country taking the lead in this? Any country spending a lot of money whose leadership is talking out about it, to your knowledge?
Well, I think America.
But you said America isn't.
Not as much as she should. We're supposed to be the leaders.
But
We're supposed to be the big brothers. We're supposed to be the guardian of freedom and hope and glory. We're supposed to protect. And that means real protection where it's available, and it is available here, through needle exchange.
Yeah.
It keeps...
You're a strong proponent of that, right?
Yes, I am. It's called needle exchange. The person already has the needle. He's already a junkie. He's already taking heroin. Keep him using a clean needle so he doesn't pass it on to his woman and his child.
And the other side says if you pass on a needle,
you're going to create a heroin addict. Well, that's not thinking it through, because the heroin addict is already there. He's not going to say, oh, goody.
I've got a needle.
I've got a needle. Guess what? I'm not going to shoot up tomato juice. I'm going to shoot up heroin. I mean, that's just not thinking it through. It could save thousands, hundreds of thousands of lives. And it's the same thing about being squeamish about using condoms. Teachers, parents really have an obligation. They have a duty as a parent to talk to their children, because their children are experimenting with sex.
You think it's head in the sand not to?
Yes. I think a lot of children could be talked to sensibly and understand even abstination. They could be made to be understand about sex, safe sex, that, you know, if they have to do it, if it's an absolute necessity in their lives, there are other ways of seeking pleasure than going all the way.
We'll ask the doctor in a minute, but there have been some advances made in this, right? People are living
in
longer.
Condoms and
condoms
living longer,
and in
women.
Medication too, right?
Yes, yes. There's the great hope with the protease inhibitors and ACT.
You've also got another Hollywood. Sharon Stone is now very involved, right?
Very.
There's stories of a rivalry between you two.
That is so stupid. I had her up at the house the other day, and we were laughing about it. It's so stupid. I've only met her once before, and that it was at somebody's house. And why would
she
we
wanted
have
to take over AIDS from you?
Oh my
God! That's fun. That is funny when you think of it. But there were stories.
I wish everybody in Hollywood would take over.
Is she going to play a prominent role with you in this?
I hope so. I hope everybody that can becomes an activist.
When you read stories like that,
At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. So now you're